Hello and welcome to Incarceron by Catherine Fisher. So Incarceron was published in May 2007, so a while ago, and has 464 pages. Imagine a prison so vast that it contains cells and corridors, forests, cities and seas. Imagine a prisoner with no memory, sure he came from outside, though the prison has been sealed for centuries and only one man has ever escaped. Imagine a girl in a manor house, in a society where time is forbidden, held in a 17th century world, run by computers, doomed to an arranged marriage, tangled in an assassination plot she dreads and desires. One inside, one outside, but both imprisoned. Imagine Incarceron. You know what? I love this text. I love it because it sounds so... Imagine Incarceron. Well, maybe you've never heard of this book before, but don't worry. Soon, a lot of people will know Incarceron very well, because in 2012, there's gonna be a movie based on this novel. That itself isn't so special nowadays, but there's a certain factor named Taylor Lautner. So, screamy, lovey, girly girls are gonna be in the premiere. Yeah. My opinion? Definitely the wrong choice for one of the main characters, Finn. I've bought this book because I heard about it from page2premier.com. By the way, that's a great site if you want to listen to news about books turning to movies. Only after I heard about this book and I bought it, I heard that Taylor Lautner would be the actor for the main character Finn. So that is not the reason for me to read the book. Just in case you've been wondering, okay? So let's talk about the story itself. Because this story, it's breathtaking, full of imagination, and so not lovey-dovey teenage fantasy romance-like. Actually, there isn't really a love story in there because Finn and Claudia, so the other main character, don't meet for a long, long time. And they also don't kiss each other once in this book. Especially imaginative was the description of the prison. It's such an enchanting, beautiful, and varied, but also dangerous place. I just loved it, and I'm gonna look very forward to seeing how they turn that into a movie, because it's gonna be very difficult. The story is taking place in the future, but you only see that because of the technology, because inside the prison it's some kind of fantasy world, and outside change and process is forbidden, so they live in a world they call the era, and they are in this 17th century time, and it's strange. So the imagination and time that the creation of the whole story must have taken has to be huge, and even if the writing wasn't very exceptional, it fit the story and created an atmosphere that makes you love Incarceron. All the characters had a depth that you didn't expect on first sight. Especially convincing were the unexpected turns of the story that took place in the end, because they were so unexpected. At least for me. I don't know if this will be the case for you too. You have to read it to be able to tell that. So, all in all, Incarceron is one of the most imaginative books with a great final. And even if it gets a little slow in between, so in the middle, it was definitely worth reading. And I can't wait to read Safik and watch the movie. Yeah, that's everything. Bye. We'll meet soon in Incarceron.